All right, I've been getting a lot of questions about the spice addiction. Honestly, I should have made a lot of these videos a lot earlier. I apologize that I haven't, man. I had to get my mind away from it. I didn't really want to think about it too much, man. I knew I'd be able to quit and shit, but man, it took a lot out of me, and I apologize for the other couple videos. Hopefully, we get some better ones. I wasn't in the right state of mind. I was still going through the withdrawals at that time. So plus my jaw was hurting when I was talking through those videos. So there's a lot of pauses and a lot of misled information on there that I was telling because I kept repeating myself in a circle. So with that being said, I got a little quick update. Here's a short video for y'all. I'll make more of these. As time progresses, the more questions I get, the more answers I'll come up with. Once again, I am not a doctor. This is just experiences that I've gone through, and hopefully I can help you all out. If you guys got any advice or if y'all got any suggestions, man, go ahead and let them be known. I created a Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description down below. But yeah, I'll make more videos for y'all. Y'all need to know anything, man. I'm very slow at hitting people back up on Facebook. I don't really do the whole texting too well kind of situation. I usually only get on my phone. So if I slack on that, I apologize. But there is a group on Facebook for other people that do get online or whatnot. I will help. Anyways, a lot of the questions I've been getting is what helps with like the shakes they're saying, what helps. Is there anything they could do for the nausea? I had questions of people asking their kids are on it. What should they do when they're with their kids and they're getting in all types of trouble and they don't want to quit and whatnot? I can advise a lot of stuff, but it may not work. So if I give y'all what I think is knowledgeable and it does not work, I apologize. This drug is a lot of guesswork since we don't know exactly what chemical is in what batch. With that being said, let me go ahead and get into it. What helped when I was withdrawing and going through the motion of the tingles, when your body gets all tingly and you just feel weak, you can barely walk or not able to carry the stuff because all the feeling's gone. I heard there is some medications for that. I'll go ahead and find out the information. But what helped me was I just get up every day, walk around the house for at least 10 minutes, sit back down, wait a little bit, drink some water. The water was a little hard to go down because I couldn't eat and drink. And but yeah, just getting up, walking around just for 5 to 10 minutes, it sucks. My body felt weak when it was all tingly. I mean, all my muscles I could not use. They was just complete. It felt like it was paralyzed, but I could still move. I still had like the motions of all my arms and ligaments and all that nice stuff. So with that being said, man, just try to walk around 5-10 minutes. It's not gonna feel good, but it'll help keep you active and exercise for just that little bit of short time. I also had a question: what did I eat? I think I stated that in the last video, but eat a lot of light foods, a lot of stuff that goes down easy because it may come back up, but at least you're having some nutrition in your body. Oatmeal, jello, basically stuff like that. There's soups you can eat. Try to contain the water level though. You do need to stay hydrated because you get very dehydrated during the withdrawal period. And I also misinformed y'all. I said the 7-day spice challenge. It meant try to stay clean for the 7 days and continue staying clean after that, because usually that's where 7 days is usually the hardest part. At least it was for me. Some people shorter, some people longer. It all depends on your body and how you react to the chemicals in the certain product that you're putting in your body, basically. So with that being said, that's what I did. For the sweating and stuff, you could put like a cold towel on your head when you start getting really hot, and when you're cold, man, just wrap up in like blankets. It's gonna suck. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna go through constant clothes throughout the day just because you're gonna feel all musty, man. When you're going through that, showers also help. Showers. I'm not sure baths. I heard them help. Showers help though. If you got the hot flashes, man, turn on the cold water. You got them cold flashes, man, get the warm water running. Really, that helps. Medications, I'm not too sure on, man. I was taking the promethazine, but I didn't want to be my body to be addicted to something else, so I allowed myself to get off any medications. I don't really do the whole medication thing. Um, so yeah, if y'all know about certain medications, go ahead and post about it below the video in the comment sections. Let people know what does help along as far as that goes. Um, you're gonna need a good support system and a few days off of work because you're not gonna want to work while you're going through it. Um, it's very stressful. The one thing I noticed that I did have for about 6 months is anxiety issues. I would get mad about every little thing. If I get asked too many questions, or if I was just getting talked to when I didn't want to get talked to, I get really agitated. Or when you're driving and you got somebody in front of you going underneath the speed, just the littlest stuff will bother you. So anxiety is a big thing. So you don't really want to be doing too much and dealing with too many people. You want like to have one or two people there just to make sure you're all right. But as far as that goes, try to cut down on the people for a little bit because your anxiety is gonna kill. That's one thing that does take a lot of people back to the spice because anxiety is not a joke. That's stuff is crazy. So with that being said, just take it easy, man. You're gonna need at least 7 days. Some people get off of it sooner, man. Some people take longer. Like I said before, it's all how your body reacts. With that being said, they also wanted to know what kind of stuff do I do, man. It's not about really what I do. It's how you keep your mind occupied doing something else, whether that be drawing, coloring. You want to learn how to do tattoos and you're already a good drawer, man. Go order the stuff online if you got the money. Start practicing tattoos. Get involved in activities, man. Go out for a run every time you're feeling stressed. You'll tire your mind out, and by the time you get back, you're not even thinking about it. And if you are, you're too tired. And just drink some water, man. Get your mind off of it somehow. I play pool personally. I like pool. I like writing lyrics and poetry and poems, man. I constantly write when I'm starting to feel like deprived because that urge comes back every once in a while. But it's really not that bad. Once I'm over a year clean. Once that first few months passed by, it was easy going after that. Yeah, you get to craving sometimes, and your friends will be doing it still, and you'll have that temptation. Just don't fall into it, and you'll be all right. I noticed that there's been a lot of comments on them. I try to comment to everybody. I try to reply to everybody. If I don't get to, I apologize. About the parents hitting me up about their kids doing it. The only thing I can do is recommend, man, you take them to some help, treatment, rehab, even if they don't want to do it. That's where the parenting comes in. I'm not telling you how to be a parent. I'm not saying it's bad parenting if you don't or good parenting. I don't judge people like that. It's not my call. It's a tough situation to deal with, but I try to get them some help, get them into rehab, whether they want it or not. If they're getting locked up, a few parents had, I'm not going to put names out there. It's all confidential, but like if your kids are going to jail or whatnot over this, and you just need to cut it out their life. You can't give it to them. You can't give it to them. It's You're gonna feel bad as a parent because they're gonna be going through a lot of symptoms. Their anxiety is gonna be. They're gonna say some stuff they don't mean. Both parties may do it, but I know from the user's standpoint, they're gonna say a lot of stuff they don't mean. They're gonna be aggressive. Their anxiety is gonna be through the roof. I don't know about putting them in school, or if you're able to do the homeschooling. I'd have you. I don't know, man. That's tough. I got kids of my own. I know how all that process works. Is a difficult situation, but try to move them schools. Or I don't want to piss kids off either, but at the same time, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. Um, that's what I recommend. On a lower note, talking to them may or may not help. Usually it doesn't. Kids don't want to listen around the teenage years. They want to be stubborn, hard-headed. It's not going to happen to me. All that sorts of stuff. You know how it is. We're all at that stage at one point in time. We're going through that stage now. If you're a kid and you're watching this video, man, it's not fun. It's really not a fun thing to go through. It may feel fun at the time, all your problems gone, but it's really not the way to go. With that being said, Uh, yeah, I really don't know what to advise in that situation. I've tried researching it, man, but that's the best advice that I have for you, man. Sit down with your kids, try to understand what's making them do it. Maybe you could talk to them, get down to the bottom of it, maybe make them feel more comfortable. Maybe they're not fitting in at school, so they're doing it to try to be cool. Just try to get to the bottom of the issue, really. Spend a little bit more time with them, associate with them. Um, if you're at work and you can't watch them 24/7, which happens a lot because work is very important to get the bills paid, I'd advise you have somebody else watch them. And if they don't like that or if they react towards that, then try to get them in after school programs or go to the YMCA. If you don't make enough money to pay it, they'll work with you on your financial situations or whatnot. I'm not too sure how all that works, but just try it out. See if there's like a big brother, little big. I don't think it's the big brother, big little brother program or something like that. Big sister, little sister, something like that. It's a little program, man. Just see what's in your neighborhood, in your like city or in your town or wherever you're located, and see what there is based on activities such as that. Try to get them involved in more activities. Try to get their brain off of the drug, thinking about the drug, get their mind preoccupied with something else. That's the best advice I got to give. I wish I could give you more information. I can't. But if you got questions, go ahead and ask me. Like I said, I do take a little while sometimes to get back to people because I got to figure out how to answer them. Um, but for the most part, that's really what all the information I got. Last, I'm gonna cut this video a little short. I'll go ahead and get into more topics as time progresses, and I'll drop more videos. Probably I'll try to do at least 2 a week for you guys until everything gets answered or whatnot. And I had one where people are saying on the withdrawals to ease off of it. I quit cold turkey, so easing off of it has helped some people, I've heard. So if you want to ease off of the dosage, just cut down until you're ready to go cold turkey, and that might ease up the withdrawal period and the time a little bit. I had other people ask me, well, I smoke marijuana, does if I switch over to that, will I still go through the same withdrawals? I got a couple different opinions on that. The first opinion is people have said that does work transitioning from the spice to the marijuana. I don't not advise against it, but I only advise it if it's legal in where you're located at. If it's illegal, I don't condone it. So just putting that out there. And my other opinion is uh, if you're gonna get off spice and go straight to weed, you're not really giving your body the same. You're not really giving your body the adjustment. When I quit spice, I quit cigarettes, alcohol, marijuana. I stopped it all for a period of time before I went back to cigarettes, before I went back to the alcohol, and occasionally I hit the little Mary Jane here and there. But for the most part, I cut it all out. That's my second opinion on it. So it may work for some, it may not work for others. It may cause you to relapse because you never let your body get off the highs, off the chemicals, off the substances you put in your body. So I just quit cold turkey with everything. I wasn't taking no chances on relapsing or nothing. I was focused on quitting. I've quit. I'm still clean. And yeah, that's that. So if y'all have any questions, go ahead. Feel free to ask them. I will do my best to answer them. And that's the update. So, yep. Stay easy.